are there any types of exercises that y'all do to maintain that trust, to build and to escalate that? Because, when you're hiring somebody, that's a really brief amount of time to build trust. What do you guys do to build trust over time?
To build trust over time, I think first begins with any kind of relationship building. So we're a very family first employer. We try to be. I think that's the history of Homewood City Schools, has been very much that. We talk about that even to our teachers, our custodians, our child nutrition employees. We want people to serve and love their families first, and love Homewood City Schools after that. So I think getting on a true personal relational level with our employees is the first way to build trust. So for me and our directors, there's a lot of family talk, and we're going to dive into what you did this weekend, and we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of family as much as people want to share or not share. But I think there's a human element of that is important. And there's also a thin line there between being a supervisor and being too friendly with your staff. But there's a healthy balance there. But I think that establishes trust, that if I can show that I first care about you and your family, and that comes a lot from if you have a sick child, or if you're telling me about a hard situation you're going through, what you're first going to hear from me is, hey, I need you to know, from my perspective, I want you to take care of your family first. We'll figure out the Homewood City Schools stuff. Don't worry about that, but I need you to take care of you. And if you're not, you're ultimately not going to be a great employee too. So I think it starts with that. We do a lot of fun stuff. We actually have a grill outside of our office that we'll grill from time to time. I'm the grill master at our office. So in the falls, we'll do like a football tailgate, put an old football game on, and act like we're watching a ball game on the weekend, sort of deal. We'll do lunches like that. We've had a cornhole set at the office that, same kind of thing. So just culture building. Want it to be a place that it's certainly work, but want it to feel a little bit like home too.
Yeah, and I think that type of stuff is very valuable. One of the frustrations in my industry, I'm a developer designer, and a lot of that has switched over to remote work. And when you switch over to remote work, the only time you really talk to your coworkers is about work.
Right.
You don't do what you're talking about, where you're spending that time talking about stuff outside of the scope of your responsibilities. And like you're saying, there's so much value in that, in building that culture out. So I think that's awesome stuff.